Last week there was a decent update related to fishing in general, and today we are going to explore everything related to it, including new items, a new fishing rod upgrades, new mobs, new islands, new NPCs, new mechanics, so much stuff that is more simple than it sounds. First, when you go to the main island for the first time, you will have a new objective, Talk to Enid, that will lead you to this little lake with this girl fishing, and she will give you a fishing rod, something that we don't need at all, but you need to catch a fish with it. And after that, she will tell you to explore the Fishing Outpost, a new area on this island that used to look like this, and now it looks much bigger. A massive upgrade in my opinion. In here we can also find 6 different NPCs. At the entrance you will find this guy who just introduces to you baits, simply a boost to your fishing. Some give you more fishing speed, others can spot special mobs, just a guide to baits in general. If you walk a little further, you will officially enter the Fishing Outpost, where you can talk to Gerald, who is looking for a rusty ship engine. In this update you will have your personal boat that will allow you to travel to a bunch of special fishing islands, or at least it's supposed to, because for now there is just one fishing island that you can go. The boat has 3 special pieces, the helm, the engine and the hull, who can all be upgraded to the bronze version, and those will give you more fishing wisdom and probably will be needed to travel to future fishing islands. But when you go to your ship for the first time, it does not work because you will need to find an engine according to Gerald, and you will need to give him to your captain. Before fixing the ship and go to the new island, in this little village you can find Gavin, who will give you a bunch of information about fishing. You can also find here the fishing merchant, the exact same as the one that is close to the spawning area. The shop was totally changed, it used to look like this, where you could buy a bunch of fishing resources to your recipes, and now it looks like this, where you can buy baits, a very useful thing for Ironman profiles like me, the angler armor, probably the first fishing armor that you can get, and the most interesting part, the new accessories that you can use with your armor, and I would recommend buying 2 sets of these because they can be upgraded to 2 different sets. One is the Fisherman set, who will increase the defense against sea creatures, and the other is the Swamp Soldier set, who will increase the damage also against them. And to end the Fishing Outpost exploration, you can find this girl that will give you info about all of the stats related to fishing. So the fishing speed stat, self-explanatory, the sea creature chance, so increases the odds of getting mobs, the treasure chance, a very important stat for this update that I will talk later, and the double hook chance that just doubles your fishing rod catch. So let's fix the ship by getting an engine, and for that we just need to fish in this area and hope to find it. And after some minutes we got the piece that we needed to put the ship to work. And now we just need to talk to our captain, place the engine in the correct place, and the ship will start to make noises that sound that is breaking even more. In here you can also change the name of your ship. I chose the Magellan because we're gonna travel around the world. And now we can press this button and officially travel for the first time to this new fishing island. In this island there will be a lot of new stuff to cover, but why not to start talking with all of the NPCs. First we have Junker Joel, who is a guy that will sell you a whole bunch of new items, but the catch is he doesn't want money, he wants trash. So to buy any of his items we need to get trash that we get by fishing. But funnily enough, you can increase the odds of getting trash by increasing the treasure chance stat. And those items are rusty coins, busted belts and old leather boots that you can only get in this island. And then with those items you can buy an upgrade to the angler armor. In my last episode I made a guide to fishing, and this armor would be between the angler and the salmon armor in my opinion. Then you could buy the Swamp Soldier accessories that I talked before and upgrade the angler accessories from the fish merchant. Then a new set of talismans that increase the treasure chance while on this island. Then a new fishing pet hermit crab, pretty good for starter people, a new bait that is related to treasure chance, the bronze ship engine that is how you get it, and some fishing rod upgrades that I will talk in detail a little later. Then there is also this NPC who will introduce you to fishing hotspots that are random, and if you fish inside them you will get some boost in stats. And last but not least, you can speak to this guy who will introduce you to fishing rod upgrades. By the way, on my last episode I also talked about fishing rods. Of these 8 that you can see, 4 of them were totally removed from the game, you cannot use them anymore because it says it's broken. Now fishing rods have 3 new upgrade pieces that are very useful, and to equip them you will need to go to this NPC and do this. The rods have now a sinker, a line and a hook that we can change, but we can only use one of each. The sinker basically controls the drops that you can get. Out of all of them there is some really good ones like the ice sinker to get winter mobs, the junk seeker that we are using right now that will make getting trash a lot easier in this island to use at that new shop, or even the hotspot sinker that is great if you fish in hotspot areas like all the time. Then we have the lines that decrease the stats. For me the best is the speed line, but also the Titan line is decent. And then the hook that increases the chance of getting something, and all of them are great in my opinion. For example, if you want to get the max amount of trash or treasure, you should go for these 3 for example. Like all of them are usable according to your objective. In this NPC you have a book that you can check all of the hot parts and info that exists. In this new island there will be also 5 new fairy souls, so don't forget to get them all. And finally we have to talk about the last important thing about this island, the new sea creatures that can spawn. On the last video I talked about all the sea creatures that you could get in normal environments. By the way, to keep you guys updated of my progress, I got special drops from all of the fishing mobs, actually just a new book. But in this island you can get 10 new sea creatures, each one with its own special drops. First you can get the trash gobbler that can drop a can of worms, basically a loot box that can give you fishing skill XP or some baits. Then you can get the dumpster diver that can drop bronze balls, just use it for some recipes, and the trash can that is a cool key for stone for your fishing rod. You can also get the frogman, dropping half-eaten bushcombs, an item that can be used to upgrade your health and farming fortune. Then the banshee that can drop thorn clothes, an item used for recipes, and another reforged stone, but this time is just used for armors. Then the snapping turtle who drops a broken radar used for some recipes, and an eatable seaweed, something that you can give to your pets that give you fishing speed. There is also a special slime that will drop poison samples, the thing that we used to upgrade our vaccine talisman in a previous episode, and an enchanted book. Then an alligator can also appear, dropping only alligator skin that is a resource user for some more recipes. And now the last 3 sea creatures are just for crazy endgame players. So there is a massive worm that just drops an item used in recipes to craft a rod upgrade that we saw before, a blue king octopus dropping blue kings used for some recipes, and the octopus tendril that is like an enchanted book in disguise for your fishing rod, and then the wiki tiki, the best of them all, with crazy hair drops, dropping an element that increases you a lot of your stats while in the outposts, and the other items are just related to enchants. And believe me or not, that's about everything about this update. I told you that it was a lot simpler to understand than you thought. In my opinion, it's not like the best update, but at least it's something cool, and now I will update you with all of our progress. After fishing for a while, I managed to unlock and upgrade our fishing rod to the next tier. I also crafted finally the fishing sack, organizing a lot our inventory because it's always a mess while fishing. With a lot of luck I got the guardian pet from the experimentation table. I didn't even know it was possible to get it from here, but yeah, another one for our collection. We also got a bunch of the rare drops from the new mobs, including 2 new reforged stones, so we should update our reforged stone tracker. I also managed to craft the full set of enchanted salmon armor, being this an upgrade to our current armor. I also managed to craft the boots from the diver's armor. It's going to take a while to get the full set, trust me. I also crafted the full set of the fishing armor, including all of the accessories, and put them in the museum. From this guy I pretty much bought everything I could, including the hermit crab, a new pet for our collection. I would say from this shop I bought all of these items at least once, including the talismans, the entire armor set, all of the accessories, and even some god upgrade parts. Another day, another playing using macros in my lobby. Per usually I normally find 2-3 people per day cheating, but with this fishing update that number increased a lot. Just don't be an idiot and play the game how you are supposed to be and have fun. I also upgraded the healing talisman with a new recipe. Finally got enough resources to craft the experience artifact, and with this I should upgrade my spreadsheet, and I think it's all for today, so see you next time and bye. So this episode was a little shorter than usual, but it's fine, it was just fishing and not very exciting, but next week we are going to have a great episode because I'm thinking to go to the End Island for the first time, and I hope I can find you there, so see ya.